How does a strong system help with managing dependencies and coordinating work across multiple teams? So, in SAFE, as we said before, is a learning system. So, the first thing we do, we visualize the problem. In other words, if we have too many dependencies, that is a problem. And that signal is sent to the management and everybody who's working in that system. So what's the next thing we need to do? Our responsibility is to act on that signal. We now have information, we need to act on it. How do we go? So one of the patterns that SAFE suggests is that you organize yourself around value delivery. What does that mean? Is you look at those dependencies and says, well, it looks like every time we want to do something, one team cannot do or complete this work. They are so dependent on everybody else. So really the signal is telling us maybe there is a different way or a better way to reorganize ourselves. Let's go find that out. How can we do that? SAFE has got some guidance and it's got workshops and tools to do that, but you're not limited to that. If you've got a better way of doing that, yeah, go do it. Absolutely no problem. So first, we understand that we have a problem. We've visualized it through the events that SAFE encourages us to do, through that PDCA or PDSA cycle. So we're learning, we're getting the signal, we say, okay, we've got to do something about this. Of course, as a team and leadership team, you can decide not to do anything about it, in which case you are in the wishful thinking. Well, let's carry on doing what we've done before and expect something better to happen. It's not going to happen. You got to do something about that. So here we go. So you got to act. So what is the action? Organize yourself around value. What does that mean? Is look at the skills, the people that you need in order to get the job done. If they're sitting in different teams, look at a different way to configure your teams so that you are minimizing. Your aim is to eliminate, but most likely minimizing the effect of those handoffs and delays and dependencies. So that's how you do it. Now, once you've done that, you can do a dry run. What does that mean? You can take, some of the things that you've done in the last quarter or some of the new things that you want to do this week, this month, and just see how it's go. Okay, let's take this thing. Can this team work on it? No. Oh, okay. I need to hand it over there. Okay, and then I need to hand it. Okay, is there another way? Let's have a look. Yeah, we can. If we do this thing, that's going to be better. Or you may realize that there is a team or there is a group of people who have got specialist knowledge that the rest of us depend on. Okay, let's extract that out if you like. So we got that subsystem or sub team that they're specialists that they can provide the service that we need to the rest of the other teams. Okay, good. So they are now, if you like, a specialist team, and as far as the other teams are concerned, they are non-instant availability. In other words, they're not part of their team. They cannot expect as soon as I need this, that's going to happen. No, because they're not there. So now this leads to us to how do we coordinate our work? So if I'm working on these things, there are three teams we're working, and we've got this specialist team that is providing this specialist service to us. How do we organize ourselves around that? How do we coordinate that? The first thing that needs to happen is to make sure that we got alignment on the priorities. So if four teams or five teams need this specialist service, and each of them have got different priority ones, this team that is supporting them is going to get confused and it cannot act on that. So we need to get alignment across the teams to say, this is our priority one, this is two, three, four, five. Then when the service requests go to this specialist team, they know that this is priority one, therefore the others can be delayed. And the others also understand that it's their job to support priority one. Once that is in progress, all our focus needs to be on enabling that to get out before we go to the next one and the next one. So those are the things that will happen in a safe environment. The systems and the events provide us data and information to make informed decisions. It's up to us as people who work in that system, people who lead that system. Is our job to act on on those signals and improve the systems of work to create better environments for everybody who's working in that and achieve better results.